A BlackBerry.
Hello? Hello? I've lost the signal.
Come up. Don't worry. Your houseboy will look after your hire car.
Sir, he may be better off going to the police.
Listen to me, my friend. To you, I am the police. Let me fix this for you. Come, sir. It no go difficult to locate your son.
These things happen, dear. You've cancelled your cards, so there isn't much more you can do. Where's Matthew?
I don't know where he is. He's not answering his phone.
But after what happened, isn't it dangerous for him to be on his own?
He has a houseboy with him. You know how things are. You used to have them when you were working in the Jamaican embassy, Daddy.
Maybe I can get my old contacts to wire some money through. You do want to find him, don't you? But no need to answer that, Medina. Your silence has already told me.
It's not that I don't want him found. It's just... I can't forget what he did to Matthew.
It's been 5 years, Medina. You can at least forgive.
The night it happened, I remember sitting by Matthew's hospital bed with the lights off, just listening to the sound of his heart monitor. It's like I was waiting for death to come, and all I could think about was that his precious son never showed the slightest shred of remorse for what he'd done. That really hurt Matthew more. Forgive him. I don't know. Even if we do find him, I don't think I ever will.
He traveled. No one comes to worry for pleasure. He was to live here.
Which day he land?
Nearly 5 years ago.
And now you fit come. Is he Oyibo?
Yes, but of Nigerian descent.
Like you?
No, I was born here.
But he stay?
He was living with his aunt. She was charged with his care.
And you?
I have my work in London. I'm an engineer.
Hey, I raise hand for you. You do well. Now you, they look to here. And you get work? They say they take any job there than a good job here. Spray toilet in London. But you have real job. Hey, an engineer. But you no answer our call. We need engineers here. Let's sit.
Thank you. Can you help me find my son? Mr. Ojowo, can you help me?
Things here have changed, and this is not the country you come out. Here, money talk.
So they say. Here.
Nice wallet.
That's an old picture, but you should be able to recognize him from that.
He don't look like you. How manage?
I sent him here.
You meet me well, oh. I feel help you. You will know your son. Never. Oh, never expect power always. We soon get light. The generator will kick-start in a minute if it not give us problem. But no worry, oh. If anything, they hear plenty. It is fuel. Now shame we no own the oil under our feet. You sabi? Now we get light.
Where is he? Have you seen him in Wari?
If you are taking off your designer glass for 1 second, you will see we are at war. A war on terror that make a man do terrible things.
And what has that got to do with my son?
Each dawning day, tankers filled with the black gold of kerosene, diesel, and petrol leave Wari to power your cars in the West. And it no go take away the pain that fuels Nigeria's broken heart. What have you to say to that?
I would say that your English is getting better.
Pardon my little, how you say, jest. You were eager to show you a Niger, eh? And the little pidgin English from me helped your lie and increased your superiority.
Look, your dispute with these oil companies is not my concern.
It is not my dispute, but it was his.
Are you saying my son is a terrorist?
terrorists. Oh, they are not all masked men in fatigues, shirts off, posturing in bandanas and Kalashnikovs like you see in Time magazine. Your son is a member of MEND. MEND. It stands for a philosophy and an acronym that serves as a verb for what they want to do to this country. They want an end of the rape of Nigeria's riches and the control of the oil returned.
Is it a cause worth fighting for?
Is it a cause worth killing for? Your boy is wanted for murder. Mass murder. That's why it has been difficult to locate him. I be the man who knows.
You're talking rubbish.
He go by the name of Kefe. Is that so? He started an oil fire by bunkering. Police hold him.
So you are not the police?
As I say, to you, I am the police. I will negotiate on your behalf.
But I just want to
Your language is no good. You just come back with the money and you go know your boy again.
How much?
You fit count $20,000 as you stand.
I haven't got that kind of money.
Then why don't you sell your very expensive suit?
How do I know I can trust you?
Your boy was rough until we allow him. But he managed. He tried. Downtown Warri became his mother, and the area boys became his brothers. But a father, sure. He never said he had one. Never! Oh. Wait a minute. The generator will kick in.
Where are you going, sir? It's our car. Go back to the car. You want to kill yourself? Mr. Barasa! Why did you make me stop the car?
I want to get away.
Well, you can't stand here at the side of the road.
I know.
It is the dead of night, sir. And drivers here do not care.
I used to walk here. Along roads like these. I remember walking miles on the verge, on the side of the road to school, in my starched white uniform and holding my satchel in my hand. I remember running sometimes the last mile if I was late for school. If I was late, I would have got beats, that's for sure. I was afraid. That's why I ran.
What did the general say to you?
Keith has been arrested. He's turned him into some kind of freedom fighter. The general said that he killed people in an oil fire.
The fire at Ovire Court.
You knew.
Oh, did you not hear? Did you not see? We drove through the checkpoint. The soldiers told us about the fire.
He wasn't afraid of anything. I sent him here so he could be afraid. I sent him here because I was afraid of what he would do. I wanted him to learn some discipline, and look what I've done.
It was not your doing. This is Nigeria.
It was me who sent him away.
No, you ran away. Like you are doing now.
Is that why you want to go to London?
Look, I have no children. But if I did, I would do anything I can to save them. You need to father your boy.
Medina? Medina? What are you doing sitting there? You can't read the newspaper in the dark.
Power cut again.
But the fan's on. See, you've helped yourself to the contents of the minibar.
Something to do while I was waiting.
Where's my aunt?
I wanted to be alone.
I told her not to leave you alone.
You were late. And she couldn't stop the mosquitoes from biting the hell out of me, so I told her she could go. Where were you, Matthew?
It took longer than expected.
Oh, everything in this country takes longer than expected.
Then why are you surprised I'm late? You haven't even asked me how it went.
If it went that well, Keith would be here. If you're even close to finding him, you would have already told me. Either way, you're not talking about going back to London now, so there's no point in asking, is there?
What's the matter with you, Medina? Why have you packed?
It was your aunt.
Did you have a row? I told you, in this country, you have to respect your elders.
I'm not doing that. I'm not your kind of black.
There are some customs here you have to respect, Medina. Otherwise...
He's dead, Matthew. I'm sorry, but Keith is dead.
What? How do you know?
While you were out, your aunt came in with some other women. She was wailing and shouting.
What did she say?
When I tried to ask her, she just went mad, waving her arms in the air and trying to hit me with this newspaper.
How do you know he's dead, Medina? You don't even speak the language.
I've just got a feeling by the way...
He's not dead. He's been arrested. He's been charged with murder.
What?
I can't tell if you're surprised that he's alive or not surprised that he's been arrested.
I'm more surprised that you don't believe me.
You're his mother.
I wasn't, and I could never be his mother.
Well, your 18-year-old common-law stepson is, at this moment, languishing in a police cell.
So you didn't go to the embassy then? The police are corrupt here, Matthew. That's what you've been saying ever since we arrived.
It wasn't the police. It was this fixer I met. The general, he calls himself.
Now, how do you know he was telling the truth?
He knew his name was Kefe. Keith would have never used that name here.
You said you'd not buy into this corruption.
Medina, I've got to get him out. And like everything in this country, money greases the wheels.
No! Just because you're putless doesn't mean you have to start raiding mine.
What's mine is yours.
Marry me, and that may have some ring of truth.
Come on, Medina. I have to get him out. I have to do something.
Is that the something to do?
He's my son, and I won't abandon him again.
I'm sorry to have to be the one to tell you.
Look, I know. I haven't been the father he deserves, but I'm the only one he has, and I'm asking you to be the mother that he's never had.
He's dead, Matthew. And I'm so sorry.
I don't think you ever wanted to find him. That's why you're so quick to believe what you think you heard.
You weren't here, Matthew.
I know. I was out looking for my son after you refused to.
Your aunt came into this hotel room and was chanting and wailing and crying. She was saying bunker, bunker over and over again. I didn't know what she was trying to say, and then she started hitting me with this newspaper. It wasn't until she left when I... Here, read it for yourself.
The oil fire that killed more than 200 people in southern Nigeria last week was today blamed on bunkering.
Now do you believe me? Look.
An AFP report said that the explosion happened while people were using buckets to collect petrol flowing from the pipeline after it had been punctured by area boys.
Some victims fled for their lives, but were unable to outrun the rapidly spreading flames.
Well?
It doesn't say he died, sir.
My aunt confirmed it this morning, and it's there in black and white. If he started it, then he couldn't possibly escape the flames.
Many die in the fire. The bodies are burnt to nothing, so it's taking time to identify them. But maybe not your son.
He was stealing oil, right?
Well, bunkering is the method men use in their war against the oil companies. A bribe is given to the security guard, and they make a hole in the fence. Then, further down from the plant, they puncture a pipe and decipher it. Is that the correct English?
Siphon.
They siphon the fuel to fill jerry cans. Word spreads, people gather. It's the only way the poor can power the generators. But...
What?
I heard it was an accident, but...
What? Say what you're thinking, Sunday.
Are you sure the general said the police hold your boy?
He was going to negotiate on my behalf.
How much you hold for hand?
He asked for $20,000.
And you have it?
I'm working on it. It's being wired through.
That'd be big money for a dead boy. He must expect you to come back.
You think he's dead? Why would he...
I don't know, sir. Come. We need to go to Overe Court.
Why?
Before we find out why the general asked you to pay for a dead boy, we have to go to the source of the fire. There may be someone who knows.
What about your class?
Well, ask an older boy to take it.
Isn't it your job?
You pay me as houseboy. No one pays me to teach book.
You can't abandon these children.
They'll be okay. Where's your hire car?
Medina's sitting in it over there.
She don't go to London.
I told her we're on our way to the embassy, but we're on our way to see the general now.
Then, we three go. Come.
What are we doing here, Matthew? Don't keep me in the dark.
I'm not.
Then who is this girl, Matthew, and why has she shaved her head?
Apparently she was the last person to see Keith.
She says she knows some English.
Oh, you've read that Jere Roboya.
Oh, okay then. I'll translate for you. It will help me.
I won't speak.
Please, don't shut me out, Matthew.
I just want to get to the bottom of this.
She doesn't want to talk to you. Let me try. What's your name, sweetie?
Nene weta. Nene.
How old are you?
Dear.
Efa.
Oh, I'm 17.
And go rare na walk ravare.
Iraye. The fire.
Yes.
Opovo ni ovume ni yayare petrol.
My brother said they were taking fuel.
Onivo yare karobo ive. Odaje yare oyevuviano.
My brother ran out with 2 buckets, and now he has gone.
Die urapo yare kede oye kurapo ye di petrol odie yare.
People risk life for this little thing when boats leave every day filled up with oil?
Kede mi yo hoetie. Mi yo totawa kewa holding tone.
I didn't hear anything. I've been calling his mobile all week, and all I can hear is holding tone.
Ode wa yare. Ayare me ovena.
Yesterday we go to the site of it, the riverbank.
Obuma. Nipo to meratija
Bodies
flip-flop.
everywhere on the ground. We see clothes burnt, a child's shoe.
Takaye flip-flop.
It was a flip-flop, a child's flip-flop.
Obama nubeku vui ori there evu. Anakasa na ibofo.
Fused bones and skin, open skulls and charred limbs. Nothing. Impossible to find him.
Owawo nopo. Imoto na okasaka be. Ojibi. Oh.
You can stop translating now, Sunday. Oh, you poor girl.
Oh, nokpa. Deje sare, deje ropo havare.
You can stop now.
Havare oboma daje. Onivo. Onivo gene.
What was that? She said her brother is dead, not Keith. I thought you told me she saw Keith.
Please, sir.
Oh, never. Oh, never. Gene, oh, never.
Woribio Rofiaki Keith Romare.
Please, sir. Do not shout at her. You know her word. She saw her brother's dead body. You have to tread careful, sir.
You said she saw him.
My mistake, sir, but you have to be respect. Show some respect, sir.
What happened to my son?
I don't know, sir.
Do you know where my son is?
I was told she saw a live body. I thought it may be your boy Keith. I didn't know she was talking about her brother. We must go now, sir.
This has been a waste of time. We're none the bloody wiser.
Sir, we must go.
Stop it, Matthew.
We must go now.
It's a beautiful night. Look at the stars. They seem to shine brighter here. She was quite something, that girl, Nene, eh? A child herself, but I bet she's already looking after the village's brood. Look at the way she's forced to live. A ramshackle hut with a corrugated iron roof to protect her from the elements. Her face is such a helipad for flies that she doesn't have the strength or inclination to shoo them away. Jesus, Matthew. How can they live like this? This is no way to live or die. Listen to that.
What?
We're not arguing for once. Do you remember back then when it was just the two of us? When you didn't tell me you had a son and I didn't tell you I had a husband? When we couldn't keep our hands off each other? We found each other and we just wanted to be together.
You got divorced and I sent Keith away. Was I that callous?
No, Matthew. It was just the way it happened. You were trying to save his life after he tried to take yours. At 13, he thought he was a man already, but I would always see him as a little boy.
In some ways, so was I.
He would give so much attitude and then purse his little lips. I take it that girl doesn't know where he is.
We didn't really learn anything here, did we?
We did. We learnt that our charity money doesn't find its way to those who need it.
There's a saying here that money is taken from the poor of a rich nation and given to the rich of a poor country.
And I bet that this general is about as corrupt as our British MPs.
Shall we go to the hospital or the morgue?
And trawl knee-deep through burnt bodies. Is that the last memory you want of your son?
He's not dead.
He is. How long are we going to continue this death march until you finally realise?
I will need to see his body.
Let's do what we should have done in the first place. Let's go to the embassy. They won't play games with us. They'll be able to advise us properly on what's best to do.
I take it your father's money didn't come through?
It did. It's here. We won't need it now, but
But what?
I'd rather give it to the girl.
Where does it say he is dead, Mr. Matthew? Eh?
Read between the lines. My son is dead.
If you thought he was, then why are you here?
He was stealing from the oil companies, bunkering and...
Let me tell you one thing.
No, you listen to me. My son is dead and I came here to you. And knowing this, you demanded money. You are the thief. You said he was alive and being held...
That is not what I said. I told you that you will know your son.
Why would you ask me for money when you knew he was dead?
Because I didn't think you'd come back. That is why, eh? When you came to worry with your matching luggage, your Oyibo wife, and checked into your top hotel, feeling a fake concern about your lost son, this region was already in mourning. And when we met yesterday, it was the first day that I had not been crying. I was in mourning for my town. All our lost souls, and my boys. But you failed to see that because your only concern was for yourself.
I was concerned for my son.
Understand me well. It was for yourself, as it always has been. We should blame you, because this was another tragedy caused by the West. You are dying for oil, and we are also dying for it. And you come here to a man grieving for the death of his son.
He was not your son.
Then where are your tears? Where are the father's tears for his son, eh? A son you claim that you have traveled all the way from London to see.
It's none of your business how I deal with it.
I was more of a father. It was me who educated him, told him of the struggle of his people from the land he left behind to the country he then called home. It was me who fed him until his mind was full, even though his belly was still empty.
Do you have children?
I have many children.
Then you should have educated them and not my son.
Is that what you did when you sent him here?
I didn't send him to die.
You sent him here because you thought he was a gang member, so he would become someone else's problem. He told me about what kind of father you were. He told me about pulling a gun on you and firing. He told me how scared he was. He also told me how you pushed him until you pushed him away. You tried to replace his mother, and all he wanted was a father. He told me you thought he was worth nothing. You gave up on him.
He was all I had. He filled a hole in my heart. And even as I hear myself saying that, I knew that was the problem. My son. I wondered why I would always say my son instead of his name. Maybe it was because I liked the way I shaped the words with my lips when I said it. Or the fact that having made him should have made me a man. But it was none of these things. It was because he was all I had left of his mother.
English language makes you think that you are feeling, but you are not. And now, I have lost my son because you are here. Where is your wife?
She's waiting for me outside.
My wife couldn't bear children. The pollution from the oil plant saw to that.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad you came. For you, there was still the faintest hope. Only a true father would not believe he is dead.
I just needed to hear it. I need to see it.
You are a good father. And in my way, so am I. Oh, I said the police are holding your son. But to you, I am the police. Follow me. Come.
Careful, it's heavy. Let me help you.
Thank you. This way.
Down here?
Watch your step. We use it as a store. It has everything one needs in here. Say something to your son. I'll leave you two alone.
It's good to see you, Keith.
Kefe. My name is Kefe Okbara.
I remember getting a call at work when you were about 11. The headmaster said that you chaired your teacher for just reading that name out in the register.
Call me Keith again and I'll recreate that scene. Is your woman here?
She's waiting for us in the car.
Thought you would have moved on from her by now. Seen her for what she is.
She's changed, Kefe.
You married her then? Thought so. Nothing has changed in your eyes. You sent me here because I was trouble and I've proved you right. Happy now?
I'm still your father, Kefe, and in this country that affords me some respect.
You left me to fend for myself. You didn't check to see how I was. As far as you were concerned, silence was golden in your world. Any word from me would come between you and that Ashewo.
She's not a whore. Kefe, can't we forget the past?
When you sent me here, the past was all I had. My memories of Peckham. The way it was. I was 13. I was a child. I just wanted to get your attention. I wanted you to honor Mum by at least waiting. But you're right. Respect has to be earned, and I have it here.
What, by hiding out down here?
Being here is saving my life.
That's because the police say you started this oil fire.
And you believe them?
Because of your bunkering, you killed over 200 people.
What
else am I supposed to believe?
About Sekowe.
Kefe, in English, please.
We see the same thing with different eyes. You think you know it all, but still your arrogance shields you from the truth. This is Nigeria, the lion of Africa. I became a man when I realized this. We need money to fund our campaign, so we bunker.
You steal.
How can we steal the oil that is under our feet?
Because it belongs to the oil companies.
It belongs to us. It is our right. We take oil to power our generators and run our cars because it makes our people's lives a little more manageable.
I don't need a lecture about Nigeria from my own son.
A pipeline had been burst and word got out. Many people headed for the pipe with whatever they could carry. It was the son you thought would never amount to nothing that saw the danger and thought of the crowd while trying to plug the hole. I didn't start the fire. It was just an accident.
What's important is what the police believe, and I'm all about getting you home. If a bribe has to be paid, I'll pay it.
This is now my home, and I need to continue the fight against the oil companies.
You may think Medina hasn't changed, but she has come up with the $20,000, and that should be enough to grease the wheel, open their eyes.
My people need me here.
Your people? When you were in Peckham, your people were your cohorts on the street corner.
When I was in Peckham, I would always be more concerned with things away from me. Someone at the other end of the phone would be more important than the people I was with. Friends were more important than family. This is my home. I need to be with Nene.
Nene, the girl we saw this afternoon. What's she to you?
She's my girlfriend. I was there. You were so intent on interrogating her that you didn't notice the child she was carrying inside her.
She's pregnant. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Pregnant?
You see? Your arrogance shields your eyes. You're going to be a grandfather.
And you... a father?
I love her. And she and our new baby are all I am now.
I don't know what to say, Kefe.
The police are looking for me. They're under instructions from the oil companies to blame someone. They will strike a double blow if it's a member of MEND. But the general will protect me until all this blows over.
But your family is in London, Kefe.
And what kind of father would I be if I abandoned them? No, my family is here. Auntie, Nene, and my child. A real father does what it takes. And I want to stay and be a father here.
It takes a man to be a father.
I'm all you wanted me to be. Now I understand why you sent me here. It was the best thing you ever did for me.
Don't cry. It's all right. Come here.
I need to be a man now.
You are.
I'm sorry. You know I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. It was an accident. The gun, it just went off.
I know.
Answer it may be important. You never not answer your phone.
It's only Medina. She's probably wondering what's going on. We were supposed to be going to the embassy, but we won't make it now. Our flight leaves at 10 tonight.
Then you better go.
I'll tell her we're going back to the hotel in Port Harcourt and we're going to stay until we sort this thing out.
You don't have to do that.
And do you think I'm going to miss the birth of my grandson?
You think it's going to be a boy, do you?
Of course!
Goodbye, Dad.
Goodbye, Kefe.
Goodbye, then. Dad,
Yes, son?
you forgot your briefcase.
I know.
BBC Audio presents the play The Moors of England, with an introduction from Dr. Miranda Kaufman, Senior Research Fellow at the Institute of Commonwealth Studies, and author of the book Black Tudors, The Untold Story.
We think we know the Tudors, from Henry VIII and his 6 wives to the famous Virgin Queen who vanquished the Spanish Armada. But what about the Black Tudors? Until now, the story of the hundreds of Africans who lived and died in 16th century England has remained untold. They came to England from Africa, from Europe, and from the Spanish Caribbean. They were accepted into Tudor society, working as trumpeters, divers, silk weavers, sailors, and more. They were baptised, married, and buried, and paid wages like other Tudors. Yet their experience was extraordinary because, unlike the majority of Africans at the time, in England they were free. Fortunatus, the hero of the play you're about to hear, only appears twice in the historical record. Firstly, in 1570, when he was baptised as a teenager in Cheshunt, Hertfordshire, a parish close to the Cecil household at Theobald's. And lastly, when he was buried at St Clement Danes, Westminster, in 1602, described as a Blackmore servant to Sir Robert Cecil. The life he led in between is unlikely to be recovered by historians. This is where the dramatist can pick up the story. The Moors of England by Rex Obano.
I cannot see from here. What is that?
The waters have just broken. Good girl. Easy now. Easy now.
Is that...
Yes, Abu Talib, the leg of a fall about to be born. Come on, good girl. Shrouded in a sack. Birth should not be long now.
My time is short, Fortunatus.
If you want to talk, now is the time. I will listen. Stay behind the gate. I will stay by her side until the first breath of life.
Fortunatus, would you hide forever from the sun? Our ambassador has concluded his embassy with Queen Elizabeth, whom you all serve. Sadly, there will be no alliance with Morocco in England's war with Spain. We will leave with nothing, but could leave with you.
My good friend, as blackamoors we are cast in the same mold. But unlike you, I have declined in the veil of years, having spent many in refuge. More as a man here in England than as a child in Spain. The climate is cold, but the better life is here.
The Moroccan ambassador has asked for you by name to tend his Barbary steeds.
As a child in Spain, I would lay supine beneath pear trees, ripe for sinning, and look up at the noonday sun. But every sun casts a shadow. A decree was enforced, and the Inquisitor's reign came upon us. Hundreds, nay, thousands bathed in blood. Those with child were cut open and babes plucked out on the tip of the blades as they gasped for a first breath of death. As the Spanish burst forth with beclouded eyes and bloody blades raised, my father lay over me, plain dead like an actor on the stage. The scimitar that killed him pierced me. He lay still, and that lie kept me alive.
But you lie still. With us in Morocco, you will not have to hide your faith in plain sight.
That was because your ambassador failed in the act of convincing our queen to build a mosque in Moorgate.
Our request never got to your queen. It was prevented by the Secretary of State.
Sir Robert Cecil.
The owner of the steeds you tend.
Did he say why?
Oh, will you not walk up to the main house and ask him?
Then the many hundreds of Moors of England will continue to pray where the unwatched go.
But an Englishman's faith is as temperate as the seasons. Why will you wait for an ill wind to blow?
This England fostered me, and I was baptized as I took my first steps onto this land. The gentle reign of this queen protects me, and so I have no desire to feel the heat of the sun.
But every sun casts a shadow. You may want to continue to hide your faith, but your son, this day, expresses a desire to sail with us to Morocco.
No. While he is mine, he will remain here and fight for a favorable wind.
The Secretary creates the blockage, and we know not why. What battle can you win that our ambassador cannot?
Do not let this outward show deceive you. I am of royal blood. I am descended from a line of kings. It was at the Battle of Alpujarra that my father died protecting me. My life has waited for this moment, and I will do as my father. I will remove the blockage and gain audience with our queen. Can the ambassador stay a few more days?
I fear that you will do something fearful. Fortunatus, what will you do?
The foe comes. Stay behind the gate.
What would a nobleman like Sir Thomas Shirley be doing coming to a place like this? Oh, Lord, the groat he does not show himself.
Pull up your gown, May, and get off your knees. I buy not what you sell today.
Back to you, husband.
I am not your husband.
Van Senden, I give to you all freely, and so you are my husband. All I ask for is a child.
You are but a child.
Well, then make a woman of me. There is not much to do. Just come on the floor and let the flies do the rest.
Two have to come together to make one, and that is something I will only do with my wife. Hold, Sir Thomas B. Early, pray for me now, my calamity is at hand.
Van Senden! Stranger, merchant, slave trader. So, it is you who summons me.
Sir Thomas, you do me wrong, sir. I am no stranger.
If I knew it was you, I would not have come here. Do you know I've given up a good vantage to espy Her Majesty's procession tomorrow?
Then stay, and I will bestow upon you this grave matter that draws you from it. May, fetch some ale for the nobleman.
No. An ale, you say, is but an unction, and the morning will meet me rowing to some far-off land. Good night.
Perhaps there is something else I can offer.
She is but a child. But, if you insist...
Oh, you must be joking! I wouldn't touch his pizzle with yours, Van Senden.
Then some manchip bread and pottage to go with that ale.
As you wish, husband.
Am I alone in the hope that the procession would be a funeral cortege? The Queen is in her dotage, and death hath entered the house, but has not yet possessed it.
Sir Thomas, I crave a favour in a small suit I had made 4 summers past to the Queen through her State Secretary.
Lord Burleigh?
Yes, he granted my petition, but the suit died with him. I need a further amendment of the petition in order to enact it. But the man who now bears the Queen's seal will not answer my suit.
Such a one is Sir Robert Cecil, and he is not his father. As his father was loved, he is loathed. But his father must have committed some sin, as he is an unfinished, unctuous lump of a deformity. And despite this, the weak, mangled flesh he calls an arm holds the most powerful of quills.
Pray you, sir, help me obtain a petition to transport some goods to Spain.
Her Majesty is no slave trader.
These be not slaves, but newly arrived Negroes and blackamoors. These infidels are to be exchanged for Englishmen languishing in Spanish jails.
And what would be my reward?
A bounty worth more than gold, Sir Thomas.
Unfortunately, I have long been out of favour with Her Majesty.
But you know, Cecil...
In the worst way. My eldest son was engaged to his sister-in-law, Lady Frances. If her face could move men to tears, then it is hers. But to my son, nothing is prettier than money.
But you, Sir Thomas, are not your son.
Cecil sees it not.
But your youngest son, also languishing in a Spanish jail, is the bounty in the chest. I offer you the key.
That errant is not gold enough for me to wait on the key for his return. Good day to you. I'll leave you to your wanton.
I hope this gives you satisfaction, sir.
Sir Thomas, soft.
Unhand me.
Let me not beg, especially in front of the whore who kneels for me.
Hark, the watchman comes. Your debt is due.
Sir Thomas Shirley?
Me? This must be some kind of mistake.
I am here with a warrant to collect the sum that I know you are well disposed of.
Well, if you insist.
There is blood.
There is no blood.
I see blood, Sir Edward.
Set Sir Robert down.
As you wish, sir.
And you, hold the blackamoor and secure the bloody knife.
Yes, sir. I'll to the larder for some cambric to bind up the wound.
Sir Robert is dead, Lady Frances. He has joined his wife in heaven. He is dead. Go, announce his present death. After this vile act, his spirit will now surely ascend to heaven.
Any word about Her Majesty?
Good lady, our beloved secretary is dead, and her only talk is of the Queen.
My fear is for the throne, if such a one could strike so close.
And that is why this Moor, as black as night, shall not live.
Why do you hold?
What if he is but the agent and not the provocateur? Unstop his mouth. I'm Sir Edward Cook, loyal subject to Her Majesty the Queen. In whose name did you enact this dastardly deed? Speak more! Say that which holds your tongue!
My name is Fortunatus. Do you not know me, Lady Frances?
His visage is familiar, yet I know not the more.
Your deed will be hotly paid in Moorish blood.
Robert.
We thought you were
dead. I would have been if not for the Moor.
Shall I have the physic sent for?
No. God forbid. Give me air. Help me to my feet. Unhand Fortunatus.
You know him, Sir Robert.
I am Fortunatus, good sir. Servant to the secretary. I am a stranger to the main house, as my work is in the stables.
What were you doing out at this late hour?
He happened along, and then happened to save my life from those with daggers drawn.
Know you who they were?
I'm sure they would have done their best to kill me, which made me not dare to look on them openly.
The one with the dagger, sir. The one I cast down. He will remain marked by me as long as he lives.
God grant you mercy, Fortunatus.
I was lucky to have you. I am your servant ever. I hereby bestow upon you the position of my guard. You will be by my side always. Our honour blushes, yet you must speak aloud. Does it not please you, Fortunatus?
Aye, sir.
Bring up your baggage. We'll set about new lodgings for you and your kinsman. Don't stand upon the order of your going, Fortunatus. You have leave to go.
Now we are alone. I resolve to use every legal means at my disposal to punish those responsible.
Who would attempt to cast off a man whom all of England loves?
Only one man would dare.
The Earl of Essex.
His reach is beyond his house arrest.
Why would he break the truce between you and bear the wrath of Her Majesty?
Good lady, Essex's aim is to usurp Sir Robert as secretary to Her Majesty. And his thoughts are beyond her.
Heaven forfend!
He stakes the claim, good lady, that James of Scotland will be her successor, and vies to serve his crown as his secretary after her death.
I've taken an oath before God, and I will serve her and her alone as forever she may live. I will never align myself with those who kneel before her successor when they should be serving her.
An attempt was made on your life. You must counter his bugle with a clarion cry of war.
That is a fire that should never be lit. Instead, Sir Robert, why cannot you petition James?
Even if I was of that mind, James would never sanction it. Because my father wielded the axe on the neck of his mother, Mary, Queen of Scots.
But you are not your father.
James sees it not that way.
And neither does Her Majesty. To all you are known with affection as her pygmy.
Time is against us. While duty sleeps, every delay will bring death nearer.
Are you out of your senses, Sir Edward? Revenge and your peril, Robert, will be that you will fall out of Her Majesty's favour like a body through a hangman's trap. Trust yourself. You have a place in her heart.
But Essex is in her bedchamber. What of that? In her bedchamber he will bend her ear. And so when on her deathbed, she will name the successor of his choice. How are you to counter that?
Peace with Spain as a way back to Europe is the only way to secure her favour.
Peace is a medicine for the head and not the body. There is no instrument to broker peace in this climate.
Then you must find one.
No. First, you must to the Queen, Robert. Stoke the fire of revenge and report to her this dastardly deed.
This argument is an abomination to my ears. Go, before my words mean we can no longer be friends.
There is good reason for my delay.
What ails you, Father, that you are out of your workaday garb?
There is no sickness, but my thoughts. Prepare. I carry good news.
Then I must give you the bad. I come to go.
It is you who are unwell. You know everyone is compelled to worship, else reveal their infidelity.
When will we be safe from those who prey on prayer?
There is a conflict between our life and our God, and in this confessional state we must adapt or die.
While the Moroccans are here, I am free to breathe the English air as a Mohammedan. And when they leave, the air I breathe will strangle me. I will no longer pay or pray to their God.
Eyes are everywhere. They fall from the trees like burning tears, seeking out Muslims who are brave enough to put their heads above the parapet.
Your promise that we will one day have a place to pray goes unfulfilled. Our faith should shine on the outside, not burn so deep within. Why do you not have faith in a faith that protects us?
Yet you do not see the cloak that envelops us.
The borrowed robes you wear. No.
Yes. Years of duty have borne fruit. I have been granted the protection of Sir Robert Cecil. I am in his inner household.
You are no longer his varlet. That is your news. But you never tire of saying that Robert Cecil is a base, sadistic toad that we are loath to work for. You said he is stuffed full with dark matter, and his black thoughts will do no one any good.
That good means that my family have his protection, akin to a papist pardon.
Your family.
You have protection.
And what of the other Moors?
Why do you not smile?
I would, if I were your son.
What is it you say, Beaupere?
A smile does not become you when your flesh and blood is near, Father. You are alone in my company whenever I am by, and even now, I see only emptiness in your reflected eyes.
I am your father. And I made a promise at your mother's last breath that I will never leave your side.
It is you! It is you who leaves me!
Do not let your passion lead your judgment. Hold on to your anger until it finds better purpose.
You wax on about the Moors, yet you do not know it is you who flies too close to the sun.
The sun will soon set on Elizabeth.
This sun is set. Do you not hear my news? I come not to pray, I come to go. The ambassador of Morocco wants me to tend his horses. He asked for me by name. Come with me. I am almost a man, but I am still in need of a father.
I am appointed guard to the Secretary of State. If I go before his assailant is unmasked, all of England will be in peril.
And what of your son?
I cannot betray the land that has fostered me. I knew the day would come that you would heap sorrow on my heart, but please, not this day, when I have won a settled life.
Then it is so. Nothing lies for me here. I go for better fortune. Come with me, Father.
Eastward ho! Any more by London Bridge?
Yes.
To you again. Are you for Eastbound as well? You've been going back and forth like a farmer ploughing his wife.
I am due to have an assignation, but no one is here.
Well, what about him over there?
Are you whom I am supposed to meet?
Did anyone see you?
I will not answer until you show yourself. I will not talk to a figure bathed in a cloak as black as night.
It is I, Sir Robert Cecil.
Dios mío. Forgive me, Sir Robert. You do not resemble your portrait.
I control most things in this realm, but not how others see me. I am a deformed cripple, too hideous to look upon by day and by night, and so this black shroud covers me and hides what is within, but also keeps this assignation away from all eyes.
Why had you come without guard? We are on water, but at sea our lands are at war.
Death is a thing only God and the Queen can control.
Let me introduce myself. I am the Duque de Sessa, ambassador to Spain. I am new to the, nuances of diplomacy, but I have never conducted business on a very smelly wherry, sir.
Our journey upon the Thames is towards amity and goodwill.
When our King Felipe was married to your Bloody Mary, we had peace. Now his son and our newly crowned king is resolute in his desire to resolve his new quarrels with your old queen.
It is my desire these talks will be fruitful.
Then our princess, the Infanta de Castile, is ready to be plucked. Let her be your new queen. There are many in England who think the Infanta is the sole gate through which the true faith can be restored, as all the rest are closed.
Even for a Puritan like me, her ascension will deliver the peace we both crave.
But, Sir Robert, you are the blockage on this long journey to peace. I cannot return to Spain without a matching gesture.
Is not this meeting enough? I risk death if this assignation is discovered.
You risk the death of England if you wait longer. Your reigning queen is old and will die without issue. Will you leave England without a monarch? That is a recipe for civil war.
I bend to your will. Ask, and you shall get it.
As you know, we have also a dispute with the Netherlands. They have proved resolute in their resolve, but we are on the brink of bending them to our will. An acceptable gesture would be that English trade, which is a harvest that feeds them well, should cease.
That winter engulfs us also. Another bad harvest determines our action. Amsterdam is a key trading post. That is something we cannot do.
I remind you that the Infanta is but young and would easily bend to the will of a strong secretary.
London Bridge!
Think again. And maybe you will bend, but not break. I will be here for the remains of the week in Walworth. Send message when there is something you can do.
I will to Her Majesty, and you will have your gesture, provided there is no further blockage.
Adios, Sir Robert.
Westward ho!
Fortunatus, tell me, what is it they sing?
I hear nothing, my lord.
The nothing I hear are doggerels, but the words do not reach my ear above the hooves upon cobbles. What is it they sing?
You should not pay mind to those who are not known for their temperance. They have had their fill and fill the air with libels.
I assume they're songs of praise, but are they for myself or Her Majesty?
They love Her Majesty, my lord.
Oh, so what do I report? Is it something I can repeat to Her Majesty without blush? She may need a little cheer this day, as I have bad news about the harvest to impart.
They are libels, my lord.
About Her Majesty?
Little Cecil trips up and down. He rules both court and crown. In his great fox-furred gown, he is the bloated toad of London town.
You repeat that which risks your life.
My life is to protect yours, my lord.
I'm being false. I've heard what they sing. No man has dared to tell me the truth. He rules both court and crown. Do they think I harbour an ambition to be king?
Ambition is like wetting yourself. Everyone can see it, but only you get the warm feeling that it brings.
You can jest only because you cannot know what it is to be mocked all your days for how God made you, by your outward show. The more I tell the truth, the more they say I lie. They wait in line to beg me for an audience with Her Majesty, only to quietly scorn the black soul under my pale skin. And when I give them out of my charity the riches of an audience, they call me niggard. Niggard.
It is not my jest, but the Earl of Essex that have made you so. I remember serving you at your father's estate in Cheshunt, when you were both children. The Earl, as he wasn't then, would visit, and I would watch his cruelty, playing hoodman blind or jousting at your hump. Now it is him that has turned the people against you, turning your benevolent acts into malicious, self-serving deeds of misrule. It is the weight of the chains of office have still crooked your back, not your father's past sins. Your deformity is God-given, but your ambition is man-made.
What of my daughter? She was born with the God-given affliction that I bear. Looking on her is like looking upon a glass.
Is that why you won't let others look on her? Is that why she is shrouded from sight?
She is in irons to stretch her legs to the requisite length. While they heal, would you have her hear the doggerels that greet me daily?
She has her father, as you did yours, and sometimes distance is closeness when parenting a child.
Your eyes are filled with tears. I will not pry and probe the secret of your sorrow,
but you act as my confessor, so hear me through my tears. The burden I bear that is invisible to all eyes. You hide your daughter like a secret. I cannot tell my own son the secret of his birth.
He is not your son?
20 years have passed since I kept from him what made him bastard.
I remember, too, as a child. No, a young man. I remember the scandal, but why now does it bring you to tears?
I broke my promise to my wife, his mother, that I would forever be by his side. He is gone, and so I am false. But a true parent gives their life and very last breath.
We are now at court. Dry your eyes and walk with me.
You are safe in the grounds of the Palace of Westminster, sir.
Walk with me, and we will talk further by my side, always.
As you wish. Sir Thomas Shirley, sir.
Sir Robert, I hoped against hope that Lady Frances's beauty was matched by her powers of forgiveness, and indeed it was.
Well, she may forgive you for what your son did to her, but I will never forget.
Does not my presence serve as a pardon for the guilt I bear?
I'm not Her Majesty, Sir Thomas. I've only the power to recommend mercy.
Then, for that unfortunate business, what now drops from my lips is the most humblest of apologies.
May I remind you, sir, time is short.
Is the more to remain?
This is my servant, Fortunatus. He has given his time to minute our proceedings.
The news I give is to your private ear alone.
You are my sport, my mirth during this lamentable day. I entertain this audience only to hear what suit would risk your life. Proceed.
I come to you in the name of one Caspar van Senden, a goodly merchant. He is under your protection.
I know not of who you refer. Is there more matter, Sir Thomas?
Your father granted the merchant a petition, and obviously it gave Her Majesty much pleasure. A petition granting the repatriation of English prisoners, captured and almost certainly left to die in Spain if it was not for Van Senden's providence.
Her Majesty is no slave trader, Sir Thomas.
This is no slave trade.
We have no prisoners here. We are much more civilized than they are in Spain. Here they would have been executed.
But we have those kinds of people that have come of late into our realm since our troubles with Spain.
Is that so, Sir Thomas?
Many of them have skin as black as coal and bleed blood, which is English red, but they have in their possession the Spanish hearts they were born with and are ruled by our enemy.
Is that so, Fortunatus?
We may be Moors, but we are all free-born Englishmen, Sir Thomas.
Enough. Sir Thomas, take your leave.
Will it please your lordship, the original petition, look you. I trust you know your father's hand.
Were these prisoners exchanged?
No, and in faith, but Van Senden has since procured a further 200 for the English cause, and he needs to complete the exchange to reap the benefit of his investment, and to retain more from Spain.
Then pray, what is your matter with me?
I ask you for a proclamation.
A proclamation?
Aye, a furtherance that pronounces the collection of these infidels.
Although it is far from my purpose to importune in such a matter, I inform you that my father's letter remains valid and thus still enforceable. I'm sure that the aldermen and watchmen will inform them so that these Moors should do their patriotic duty and give themselves up.
It has been 4 years and he has received but none.
I like not the warrant, Sir Thomas.
Maybe we should speak in private.
It is unmeet and unprofitable.
Is it as profitable as being in the pay of Spain?
Where is my cane, Fortunatus?
It must be in the carriage, my lord.
You fetch it, good Fortunatus.
As you wish, my lord.
What did you see?
I hear these infidels are killers within. They are the canker that destroys the body from the inside, leaving a hideous, deformed outward show. We were eager enough to accept these Moors when they were seeking refuge, but we were a nation in need of sustenance. You have built us strong and plan us to be stronger. Do not let these Moors weaken us.
What did you see?
Nothing, my lord. But I heard, if you do not entertain this suit, then the doggerels are right. The people of this realm will draw the conclusion that you are in the pay of Spain.
How much do you want? I will settle your debts if you will desist in this detestable suit. My spies tell me that your debts are large, Sir Thomas. What will it take?
A proclamation is worth more than the coins you insult me with. You dishonor the honorable by this action, sir. Well, if you insist.
Sir Robert Cecil, Your Majesty.
For my tardiness, I ask for your Majesty's forgiveness. Is it given, Your Majesty?
Given? Better late than dead, pygmy.
Have I displeased you, Your Majesty?
What is the news? I need good news today.
There is no better news than Your Majesty's good health.
There is only one thing higher than royalty, and that is religion.
Have I offended you, Your Majesty?
Your comment suggests that I choose that my grave should be dug while I'm still alive. Is there no good news?
I am no magician, Your Majesty.
I do not ask of magic, I ask of good news.
Well, the harvests have failed, but our merchants from Amsterdam will continue to supply us with grain.
Well, see to it that we do not lose those ties. They are our only ties to the mainland.
We have cut ties with most of Europe, and the war with Spain has led to a vagrancy problem that continues to blight our streets. Your Majesty, some say too many have crept into this realm, and...
I like not the tone you take. There are enough shelters for the needy, enough grain for the hungry.
For that to continue, we must have peace with Spain.
Must. Is must a word to be addressed to a queen? Little man. Your father, if he had been alive, would not have used that word.
Your Majesty, my father drafted the proclamation that cast us adrift from Europe, and now I cannot halt that if I don't know your true mind.
With your head in my purse, I could do anything. Now, what of Essex?
Still under house arrest? Under your command?
Under your advice, Pygmy.
Well, my job is to advise.
If we still advise, we shall never do. What do your spies tell you?
My spies tell me he has remained.
It is unlike him to obey the law and stay confined.
Do you say he might have breached it, Your Majesty?
What of your daughter, Mistress Frances?
But to this point, Your Majesty...
This is the point, Pygmy. Even though I am childless, I can still be a mother.
My daughter, she is passing well.
Passing well suggests that you have not seen her.
I have seen you. My job is to advise you, Your Majesty.
Then advise her that I long to see her smile again.
Your Majesty...
Enough. Unless you have good news.
What of the Earl of Essex, Your Majesty?
Enough! Now, send in Dr. Wilkinson. He doesn't flatter me for favour. My thumb rings with pain. It must be the gout. Good day, Sir Robert.
Slow down, Sir Robert. You are likely to fall.
My assailants. Look, they like Essex.
I think not, my lord.
I do not ask you to think. I ask you to speak. Speak! There are few now that I can trust.
Trust me when I say that on my life, they were not.
I wish I had my father's gift of conversing with Her Majesty. I am a commoner in the realm of kings. I fear I have fallen out of Her Majesty's favour, and I know not why.
I think I have the remedy, sir. The walls have ears, sir, and I have heard all. Your daughter, I can help in her recovery.
What is it you say?
It is 24 days before the New Year tilt. Your daughter can be presented to her there.
When Frances was born, God looked down and wept. I would not have her appear before Her Majesty as I do.
And better the Queen can see a healed child, with a hope that can mend what is broken between you.
I have spent a fortune in stretching her bones, but unfortunately it has not worked. And I fear she will never walk again.
Granted. I can help with that. I know something about her confinement, and in the stables I have nudged many a foal to walk.
If you can perform this miracle, what would you have in return? I can only offer my gratitude.
I would like an audience with the Queen. I'm not just a servant. Yes, I wish to serve. But my service is also for my fellow men. This land. And to serve her,